Here's an update on the current status. Here's an update on the current status.
I've completed the first draft of the report. I've completed the first draft of the report.
We are on schedule. We are on schedule.
We're running slightly behind. We're running slightly behind.
I've encountered a minor issue. I've encountered a minor issue. We expect to finish by the end of the week. We expect to finish by the end of the week. I'm waiting for feedback from the client. I'm waiting for feedback from the client. The team has completed the design phase. The team has completed the design phase. We still need to test the new feature. We still need to test the new feature. I'll send the test results by tomorrow. I'll send the test results by tomorrow. We're facing a resource constraint. We're facing a resource constraint. I've updated the project timeline. I've updated the project timeline. We need to adjust the deadline. We need to adjust the deadline. I've submitted the budget proposal. I've submitted the budget proposal. We received approval from management. We received approval from management. I'm preparing the final presentation slides. I'm preparing the final presentation slides. The development team is working on the back end. The development team is working on the back end. We completed user acceptance testing. We completed user acceptance testing. We are waiting for legal approval. We are waiting for legal approval. I've scheduled the final review meeting. I've scheduled the final review meeting. We identified a critical bug. We identified a critical bug. The bug has been fixed. The bug has been fixed. I'll deploy the update tonight. I'll deploy the update tonight. We need additional testing resources. We need additional testing resources. The client approved the new design. The client approved the new design. I've uploaded the final files to the server. I've uploaded the final files to the server. We're waiting for the vendor's response. We're waiting for the vendor's response. I've updated the documentation. I've updated the documentation.
The marketing team started the campaign. The marketing team started the campaign.
We're analyzing the user feedback. We're analyzing the user feedback.
I'll prepare a detailed report. I'll prepare a detailed report.
We've reached 75% completion. We've reached 75% completion.
We need to finalize the budget. We need to finalize the budget.
I'll follow up on the pending items. I'll follow up on the pending items. We foresee no major issues ahead. We foresee no major issues ahead.
I've coordinated with the sales team. I've coordinated with the sales team.
I'll update you on any changes. I'll update you on any changes.
The proof of concept is complete. The proof of concept is complete.
We're preparing for the product launch. We're preparing for the product launch.
I've gathered all necessary data. I've gathered all necessary data.
We scheduled a meeting with the stakeholders. We scheduled a meeting with the stakeholders.
I'm drafting the executive summary. I'm drafting the executive summary.
The team is finalizing the code review. The team is finalizing the code review.
We've secured the necessary approvals. We've secured the necessary approvals.
I'll send a weekly status update. I'll send a weekly status update.
We encountered a delay in procurement. We encountered a delay in procurement.
I've adjusted the project schedule. I've adjusted the project schedule.
The vendor shipped the materials. The vendor shipped the materials.
We're awaiting delivery confirmation. We're awaiting delivery confirmation.
I've updated the risk assessment. I've updated the risk assessment.
I'm monitoring the key performance indicators. I'm monitoring the key performance indicators.
We've completed the user interface design. We've completed the user interface design.
I'll review the financial projections. I'll review the financial projections.
We're in the testing phase now. We're in the testing phase now.
I've received the beta tester feedback. I've received the beta tester feedback. We need to address the security concerns. We need to address the security concerns. I've scheduled a code freeze next week. I've scheduled a code freeze next week. We're preparing the user training materials. We're preparing the user training materials. I'll oversee the deployment process. I'll oversee the deployment process. We're coordinating with the support team. We're coordinating with the support team. I've identified cost-saving opportunities. I've identified cost-saving opportunities. The project is within budget. The project is within budget. We need to extend the deadline by 1 week. We need to extend the deadline by 1 week. I've updated the Gantt chart. I've updated the Gantt chart. We're conducting a stakeholder analysis. We're conducting a stakeholder analysis. I'm finalizing the procurement plan. I'm finalizing the procurement plan. We've identified key milestones. We've identified key milestones. I'll keep you posted on progress. I'll keep you posted on progress. We need to hold a risk management meeting. We need to hold a risk management meeting. I've updated the resource allocation. I've updated the resource allocation. We're ready for the pilot launch. We're ready for the pilot launch. I've prepared the compliance documentation. I've prepared the compliance documentation. We need sign-off from the legal department. We need sign-off from the legal department. I'll coordinate the final approval process. I'll coordinate the final approval process. We've scheduled the final walkthrough. We've scheduled the final walkthrough. I'm tracking the project's key metrics. I'm tracking the project's key metrics. We've finalized the user acceptance criteria. We've finalized the user acceptance criteria. I've prepared the go-live checklist. I've prepared the go-live checklist.
We need to finalize the go-live schedule. We need to finalize the go-live schedule.
I'll monitor system performance after launch. I'll monitor system performance after launch.
We're preparing a post-launch support plan. We're preparing a post-launch support plan.
I've completed the competitive analysis. I've completed the competitive analysis.
We need to update the user manual. We need to update the user manual.
I'm collecting user feedback after release. I'm collecting user feedback after release. We've resolved the critical issue. We've resolved the critical issue.
I'll prepare a lessons learned report. I'll prepare a lessons learned report.
We need to schedule a closure meeting. We need to schedule a closure meeting.
I've archived all project documentation. I've archived all project documentation.
I'll distribute the final report. I'll distribute the final report.
We're conducting a post-mortem analysis. We're conducting a post-mortem analysis.
I'm preparing a summary for stakeholders. I'm preparing a summary for stakeholders.
We've achieved all deliverables. We've achieved all deliverables.
The project is now complete. The project is now complete.
I appreciate everyone's hard work. I appreciate everyone's hard work.
The team exceeded expectations. The team exceeded expectations.
I'll conduct a performance review. I'll conduct a performance review.
We need to release the payment. We need to release the payment.
Thank you for your cooperation throughout the project. Thank you for your cooperation throughout the project.
We can now move to the next phase. We can now move to the next phase.
Let me know if you have any further questions. Let me know if you have any further questions.